What's up people, welcome to another Arcane afternoon. In this video I will be showing you how I went from level 1 to level 86 in under 53 minutes. This is now the official world record. Here I can already show you I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rogues just on this account on level 86. All of these rogues I leveled up to level 86 in under 1 hour. It's really not that difficult. And without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. The first thing you need to do to reach level 86 as fast as possible is you have to wait until the double XP event. There is 2 double XP events every single month. There is always one double XP event on the 1st of every month and also on the 15th of every month. For example, on the 1st September and on the 15th September there will be a double XP event. The same for every other month, the 1st October, 15th October, 1st November, 15th November. You really have to wait until the double XP event. It's super OP. The next thing you need is a 50% and a 60% elixir. In total I used 2 50% XP elixirs and 2 60% XP elixirs. The 50% XP elixir is actually really cheap. You can buy it here at the bottom of your screen. At level 2 it only costs 500 gold for half an hour of 50% XP boost. And the second 50% XP elixir I probably bought around level 60 and it probably was about 20,000 gold. So it's really cheap to get these 2 50% XP elixirs. And the 60% XP elixirs you can just buy from the auction and it's only 35,000 gold each. In total both 50% and both 60% XP elixirs cost you only 100,000 gold. Then you can go to the store at Elixirs and here you can see there's a 7-day XP elixir. This one is also a 50% XP elixir and it actually stacks with the 50 and the 60% XP elixir because this is a different type of elixir, but this one costs 12 platinum. You don't have to buy this elixir, you can still reach level 86 within an hour even without this elixir, but it does help. If you do have 12 platinum you can get it, it will make it a little bit easier. And then in this world record run I also used 2 or 3 octo elixirs. I'm not sure exactly how many I used. These octo elixirs also stack and they double your XP for 10 minutes. I bought them for about 300,000 gold, so if I use 2 that's 600,000 gold and if I use 3 that's 900,000 gold. Then you can also use a XP pet and one of the best XP pets to buy is Agent Timber. It gives you 25% XP as your happiness bonus. And Agent Timber is 600,000 gold in the auction right now, so it's pretty affordable and it's probably worth it to buy. If you want, you can also use Heroic Jang as an AA. You can actually use the AA before you collect story and side quests to get another 15% XP. Overall, I wouldn't really recommend buying this AA. It's only 15%, 15% is pretty much nothing. Theoretically, you could buy this, then level up and sell it afterwards again. At the end of the day, it's only a 15% XP boost, so it's not really worth it. And then the last thing that can also boost your XP is XP gears. So in this run, I'm about to show you where I hit level 86 in under 53 minutes. I mainly used XP gears with about 10% XP on each piece. Since I recorded the video, I improved my XP gears a lot, because at the last awakening event they made it a lot easier now to get higher XP awakes. So I can quickly show you my XP awakes that I have right now. So here on the daggers, for example, 18% XP awake. On my helmet I have 20%. Here I have 13. Here I have 16% XP awake. Also here you can see I'm using all 3 types of Tyrant Jewels. The Tyrant Jewel is not stacking, but there's 3 different types of the Tyrant Jewel. And because you can remove the jewel, you can just keep slotting it until you get all 3 types of the Tyrant Jewel. And in total, just from the jewels, I get another 35% XP, plus the 16% XP awake on the belt. On the ring, I also have 20% XP now. Here on Lepra, another 18% XP. One more really important thing is that all of your XP gears should be as low level as possible, so you can use them as soon as possible. It would be super useless if I had these good XP awakes on really high level gear, because then I wouldn't be able to use them. So now most of my gears have like 15 to 20% XP, but when I recorded the video where I got to level 86 in under 53 minutes, I was mainly using 10% XP awakes on all of my gears. I did not have all of these OP awakes yet. So with my new super OP XP gears, I could probably reach level 86 now in under 50 minutes, maybe even in 45 minutes if I retried it. One more thing, you can go into the auction and search XP to only find XP awakenings. And another thing you should do is you should put at max level, you should put level 35 because you really don't want any high level gears. And then you search and you will only find XP awakening gears here. It's really difficult now to find high XP awakening gears, but here for example is a 10% XP item at level 6 for 1.5 million. I think that's a decent price. If you still have awakening gems from the awakening event, you can actually try yourself. I bought my awakening gems for 10,000 gold each. And all of these OP XP awakenings, I actually awaked myself. I did not buy these. It's not that difficult now to get super OP XP awakenings. You can try yourself and make sure you're trying on really low level gears. But again, if you have like 10% XP awake on all of your gears or 8%, that's totally fine. In the video, I was also using about 10% on all of my gears. And you will easily be able to hit level 86 in under 1 hour. So now let's have a look at my world record run from level 1 to level 86. You can see I already popped all of my XP elixirs, the 50%, 60% and the 7-day XP elixir. The Octo elixir I will use later, it's not worth it to use at the start. I also got the 25% damage and armor elixir, they're only 500 gold each at level 2, same as the speed elixir, so it's only 1500 gold for all of these elixirs. There's actually one more thing to save a lot of time while going from level 1 to 86. And I did a few test runs to go as fast as I could to level 86, and I noticed I lose a lot of time at Breckenridge, at Yudra's Forest and also at Dead City. And I found a nice trick how you can immediately skip all 3 of these maps and you save about 20 to 30 minutes just by skipping these maps completely. Usually it's not worth it to use XP kits, but because you're at such a low level, XP kits are worth it. And with the XP kits, I was able to skip all 3 of these maps and go immediately to the Kraken Isles. In total, you need close to 11,000 XP from the XP kits. It might be expensive right now. If you look at the auction, it says 350,000 gold, but this is super overpriced. I bought my 600 XP kits during the Prince Level event for 20,000 gold each. So for all of the XP kits I used here in the run, I only spent about 400,000 gold. I wouldn't really recommend buying these. There will probably be another Prince Leveler at some point, and then there you should just buy a bunch of these. So I start the timer here at the top and immediately pop 25 600 XP kits. As I said, you only need 18 to be able to unlock the Kraken maps, and I spent about 20,000 gold each for these. Right now the price is so much higher, so I wouldn't really recommend buying them. But at the next Prince Level event, you should definitely consider buying a bunch of these XP kits. So I use all of my skill points, take the quest, I equip all of my XP gears and save the loadout, and now I go to the NPC at the bottom here. And you can only talk to this NPC here if you use about 11,000 in XP kits. So one thing I also did, I did play solo for the entire run. I did not want to get carried. The only time I did get help was in Hydra and in Auric, because those maps are not really possible without Kraken gears. But every other map, even Festerfang Swamp, I did solo and it cost me a lot of time. So also I never paused the timer. You can also always compare how much my elixirs at the top left are worn and compare it to the timer, so you can see I was not cheating anywhere. Here in the first map is where I popped my first Octo elixir. It lasts 10 minutes, so I will get all of the quests in Kraken and also later in Tindrin with the Octo elixir. So you get a lot of value from this one Octo elixir. So the first thing you do is you go through the first Kraken map, through the second Kraken map, and I also went through the third Kraken map. I also decided to go through the fourth map, but then after the fourth Kraken map, I went to Tindrin, to the expedition camp. It was not needed for me to do the fifth Kraken map as well, because I was already at level 41. So one thing I always did is use the advancement packs. They give you free legendary gear. But there's one other trick I did. I bought a level 40 and a level 60 epic chakrams, and they give you a lot of damage. So here you can see I get 1400 extra damage It was super cheap in the auction and it boosts your damage so much, so I can easily clear all of these maps solo. Now in Tindran, in the first map, you want to clear the whole map and you want to collect all of these flowers. You actually have to go back a second time after you cleared the map. So here I do the start of the first map a second time, so I get all of the flowers so I can complete the quest. And every time you collect all of these story and side quests, you need to make sure you're swapping to your XP gears, okay? Every time you collect these big side and story quests, you have to swap to your XP gears, take the quest, take the XP, you're going to level up so much, and after that you switch back to your damage set. After this I cleared the second and the third map in Tindran, and now I immediately go to Garetta Village. We don't need to do the fourth and the fifth map in Tindran. Now you want to clear the first map in Garetta Village, the Misty Grotto, and after this you want to go to Cryogem Mines, and right at the start of the map you will actually complete the Finning Herd quest, and now you actually have to leave the map and complete the quest so you get the next quest. You cannot wait until you clear the entire map, you have to go immediately so you get the quest as soon as possible. And now we can go back to the second map, collect all of the gems and kill the mobs. And the second map we play twice because we want to complete the gem quest. In total you need 8 gems. And another quest you want to complete here is killing 20 of these witches. And after I did that, we kill the boss and then can take all of the quests. Now we would actually want to skip the third map, but we have to clear the third map to unlock the glintstone maps. So just try to be as fast as possible, clear the mob, kill the boss and go to glintstone. In glintstone you just clear the first map, clear the second map. After this quest we unlock Chance of Light and Festerfang. We will skip Chance of Light completely because you cannot get any good amounts of XP in Chance of Light. So we immediately go to Festerfang, and here is where we will lose a lot of time. As I said, I also wanted to play solo as long as it was possible. The only time I did get help was in Auric and in Hydra. But here it took me about 3 or 4 runs of this map to get all of the quests. Luckily I was level 76 already, so I could use my Dugger Dagger, so it was actually possible to clear this map decently fast. To clear this map faster you can just get help from a guildmate and you will also save some time. So you run this map about 3 times, then you do the Auric and Fly quest. Here I did get help from a guildmate, and then you immediately move on to Sodius. And in Sodius, the first 2 quests you will get is the Techno Crab quest and the Ocean Floor Salvage quest. And here a lot of people make the mistake to go to the first or second map of Sodius, but you should actually immediately go to the third map where you can do the Techno Crabs, because you can also do the Ocean Floor Salvage quest in this map. Both quests will finish around the same time. This one will also take a while, but now that I'm above level 81, I can actually use my Kraken gears. So I'm using my Kraken daggers and my Kraken armor that I got from my main account. I think it took me 2 runs for the Techno Crabs, and then I did 1 more run in the first map because I was missing a few salvage goods. After this I went back to the town, claimed the quest, and I already hit level 86 in under 53 minutes. Here you also need to know after this you would get some really OP quests as well. So I already hit level 86, but after this you would actually get some super OP XP quests as well. You would get a XP quest for like 3000 XP to kill the boss in Sunken Fleet. Then you would get a OP quest for killing the boss in Newland Star, in Abyssal Ordeal, then in Sanctuary. And then you would get it for Akenta, the Mecha and Rahab. So I already hit level 86, but in theory, if it went to level 91, I would probably be able to hit level 91 if level 91 was already out within like 5 or 10 more minutes. And especially now that I have even better XP gears, for sure be able to hit level 91 in under 1 hour right now if they released level 91 just from Sodius without any Elderwoods quests. So you should really be fine even if you're not using, for example, the 7-day XP elixir, because there's a lot of really OP XP quests missing here at the end. For all of the bosses, you will get so much more XP and you will easily be able to hit level 86 in one go. And if somehow you're still missing XP to level 86, there's still some quests in the Elderwoods, and you can just go into Indigo Cavern if you have Kraken weapon and a Kraken armor. or you can just ask a guildmate to carry you here, and here you can easily get a few thousand XP for each run of this map. You can easily get thousands of XP just from one run in this map, and it only takes about 1 minute to clear this map. You should really not struggle to hit level 86. I forgot to clarify at the start of the video that the main way we want to level up is with story and side quests, because we have so many XP multipliers with the double XP event, with all of the XP elixirs, with the XP gears, with the pet. We can easily hit max level just from the story and side quests. And even if you're somehow not level 86 at the end yet, you can just go into Indigo Cavern, do a few runs there. Some event maps are also good to level up if they have a lot of mobs. And even if you're not using, for example, the 7-day XP elixir and you only have like 5% XP awake per item, you can still easily hit level 86 within 2 hours. Make sure to show everyone this video who's struggling to level up. This is it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Also, one last thing before anyone tries to expose me for some reason. You can see at the end of the video that my elixirs are worn out more than they should be. If you have a look at the timer at the top, this was because I did pause the timer when I was finding someone to carry me in Hydra and Auric. So I was in the map, I was waiting for someone to help me, and this is where the time was lost. But anyways, with my new better XP gears, and if I tried even more, I could probably hit level 86 in under 45 minutes. Just wanted to let you know what happened there, and this is it with the video. Bye.